Alrighty then, this is an attempt to record the business end of this run. This is a deck I've really enjoyed playing. Built like a hunter. I tend to build, apart from mage, which I try to go for the value mage archetype that Shady was advocating, and well, with mixed success, frankly. But the decks I really like building are these types of dominant to drop heavily face oriented decks, and this deck is a weird like mech pirate rogue. In particular mech. It has the machine, two mech warpers. It has a nullifier, which is not a usual 4-drop, but it's not horrible, and it was better than the alternatives, I believe. And also at the more expensive end, it has the the Sky Golem. And there's a Trade Prince, which I only have seen once, and it worked wonders because I got a I got a Shadow Ward Death I could use next turn. Actually, there was a target for a death in a matchup against Priest. But all in all, it's I mean, there's not a lot of rogue-related things. There's Defias, there's Swashbuckler, there's a poison, but there are no eviscerates, no saps, no assassinates. And I am a bit surprised it's been going so well. Maybe I started playing it in a good time slot because when I started this round, it was like maybe 2 p.m. On Europe where this is being played. So this may have been a reason. And the good thing about this deck is that, in particular, if we curve out properly, and we will curve out properly in most cases, this deck is pretty decent against like 2-3 Abyssal Warlocks, because by the time turn 7 rolls on, we generally do so much damage to their face that Abyssal becomes much less of an attractive proposition for them. And this really smooth animation is something I've never seen myself ever, because apparently my settings were set on medium, and I went into the settings to check if I have the game sounds on for this recording, and I decided to click on high in the quality settings, and now my cards are gliding across the screen there, which is a fun effect. And everything does look a bit sharper, so I can't complain. This is not a good curve though, in particular against Hunter. Yeah, I'd like a much faster turn there. I think coining a cat on turn 2 is good, and establishing something that might kill their turn 2 here is important. Yeah, that worked out kind of okay, I guess. Yeah, not that okay. Not that okay. Yeah, that's a pretty decent start for him, obviously. In particular if you had... Whoa. I'm sort of glad I started recording this, but on the other hand, like, this is... I feel incredibly privileged to be watching this, but like, what the fuck? Seriously. Like, what the actual fuck? Cats into hyena into unleash. That seems somewhat OP. And there's this weird dragon mechanic, which we should probably go for a 1/3 here. I think we should go for a 1/3 here. I mean, there are no bad outcomes. I mean, there are some bad outcomes. This is a bad outcome. But Okay, we're just not winning this game. That's just too much. That's just out and out too much. We're dead by... We're just totally dead by turn 5. I am happy I'm recording this though. It's fun. Are there any dragons that help? Let's go with this again, but we have no heal. We have no heal, we're just dead. It doesn't really matter. We just die next turn, regardless. This actually makes it even more important that I do well with this deck, because I really want to publish this now, because like seriously, like a 12 attack hyena by turn 3, was it 10? Well, maybe it was 10, yeah. A 10 attack hyena on turn 3. That's very much worth recording. Yeah, look at that smooth animation. Yeah, I think I'm keeping the 2 and the 3, and maybe even the 4 against Rogue. But probably not, probably just the 2 and the 3 with coin. I'm never going back to medium quality. This is just stunning crap. We get completely obliterated by backstab if we coin out the machine here, so I'm going to keep it in check. And face. That's a somewhat interesting choice, not what I would have done there. Don't really see the reason for him to go face there. But he might show us why he did that. Maybe Bakri Dagger might be a reason. Might be a pretty good reason actually. Bakri Dagger killed the machine. But we don't have any other play anyway, so it doesn't really concern us. That's yeah, and there's the backstab we were not particularly asking to see. I think we probably coin out the cookie here. We coin out the cookie, we have plays for turn 4 for the next turn. And it threatens this, and we do have the card advantage. This is the only line I like here. He can still get the correct trade, but he'll have to take some face damage and spend 2 mana redaggering. Hopefully he doesn't have like Shadow Strike or something. Okay, so this is the superior build of a rogue deck. It's actually very annoying because it's not that I particularly want to lose every single game once I start recording. But like, I understand we're at 7 wins, but the Hunter was just beyond belief, and frankly, what this rogue is showing is not that much better. I would very much like to see a 2-drop. Whoa, oh my fucking god. Like, seriously, dude? And there is just nothing we can do about this. We're just gonna die here, it feels like. Next turn he comes in for like 9. And we can clear some of this stuff, but not a lot. We can establish a taunt maybe next turn. But, yeah, okay. That's an interesting choice. I'm not sure yeah, okay. I was wondering if he was going to go face with that. So we can get the taunt up and go Defias. Yeah, that's the line I like. Or taunt and kill the 2/1. But I think we should try and populate the board. There should be things to play before a Scion next turn. But once again, I just feel like we got completely bullied by a superior rogue deck. Yeah, of course you do. As if my situation wasn't dire enough. This happens. Poison would be a good draw here. Poison would give me a reasonable turn next turn. Maybe. Sen'jin is okay, I guess. Sen'jin and Shattered make it into a 4/6. Ask him to expend a lot of resources.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
And we can finish off the bully next turn with the SI. If his hand is completely empty, we might be okay, but that's... Come on. Yeah, come on, dude. Like, seriously. Why do you need to draw into constructed bullshit? Give me something. So we kill Aya and it gets more golems on board. It's just disgusting how poorly we're running here. So we do this. Drake starts costing 4. So we play the Drake and we kill the bully. It's a line. We're not entirely dead.
This guy's toast.
But if he just continues going face, if he has anything at all remotely usable there, we're just dead. Okay, I mean, for fuck's sakes, why am I playing these decks? It just feels ridiculous to me that I'm facing this. Our deck is just not equipped to deal with this level of bullshit. I mean, I'm okay with conceding, but since we are kind of recording this, I'll drag this out, but no, that's just completely ridiculous. Our deck is, you know, we're going to destroy the early game against most things, but not against this start. Backstab, Evis to combo with actually on turn 4, which is not that easy to achieve, and all the rest of it topping out at Kraken on 9. Not a lot you can do. Not a great deal you can do. And also, maybe this kind of demonstrates like the opposite of the point I was making in the beginning of the video. And I hope to demonstrate that point now, because yeah, we're probably, in particular when they curve out the way they did and we curve out the way we did, we're going to be losing to aggro. But we should be beating, we should be at least, you know, attempting to beat out and out value. Although not with the start like this. Like, this deck has 2 1-drops and a shit ton of 2-drops. And we can't play coin 2 into 2 on the I mean, sorry, we don't have the coin here, but like,
I greet
yeah, that's fine. I don't know why he greets me after playing the Stomper there.
portals online.
Perhaps, yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, okay, maybe that's the reason. Because as usual we are facing, and that was off the top actually, right? I think this actually needs to be removed. I don't particularly care about the Jades. We just need to remove this. That actually is fine, I think. We can play our own or we can play the bouncer, but I think the bouncer is probably better on the following turns. Although, if we play the bouncer, we can clear the 3-5 next turn with the dagger and we probably pick up something to play. And he can only play a 3-drop this turn, which is not that scary. Yeah, okay. I should just shut up.
Here we go. I can't do that.
Hurry up. Portals online.
And of course this is the turn where the discount on the golem, if and when it actually sticks, doesn't really give us very much because we... oh, for fuck's sake. I really should just shut up, I think. This is just not working. We can give him this so we can play Tazdingo and the Swarmer. That's probably better. Why give him the golem for free? It will drop a 4-drop, but this... yeah, okay. Everything I do seems to be completely disgustingly wrong here.
Here we go.
Yeah, we could have played it last turn, it would have been much better, but like playing specifically around Hog Rider didn't really feel like a very affordable proposition.
It's getting hot in here.
So the hope is he goes face and we flip... that doesn't work anymore either. The whole thing is just so disgusting. Can I please get something good? That's sort of okay, but doesn't really do anything. We're probably just dead here. Like, we're dead to Abyssal, pretty much. We're actually probably just dead to Abyssal. He goes face with a 2-3, plays the Abyssal, this gets enraged and kills us. Once again, we're kind of left hoping his hand is just completely dead. I'm so disgusted by this, I might not publish this, and that was such a nice deck to begin with. I was having so much fun just, you know, smashing people's faces in. Why are you tanking on this decision? That just feels so completely unnecessary. Like, why are you tanking on this decision, seriously? So, probably play the prince and the fork, and we need to clear. In order to clear, I think the trades just happen. I don't see any way around the trades there. I mean the equal trades.
Where's my cat?
Seriously? Ah, okay. It looked for a second like he was pointing it at the flinger. Like once again, this is some prime bullshit right there.